probably the thing that takes the cake is Costa Rica last year. It was just with the team, it was incredible. Yeah, so many amazing experiences that week.
Hawaii. I loved the Cayman Islands. We made a stop there on my honeymoon cruise, and it was beautiful.
All the traveling that I've done has been sport related, so my fondest memories of traveling are always like going to the national tournament and stuff like that. So, for that, I would say Florida. I'm just going to Florida every year for the nationals. So
we went to NYC for our honeymoon and loved it. We stayed in Harlem, and I just cannot wait to go back. You can go to New York and for 5 days or however long we were there, obviously not see everything, and you can go back and see another part. The fact that you can see so much on different trips. So I loved New York for that. I could not live there, but I loved it.
My favorite was probably Hawaii.
It's a tie. Me and my wife a couple years ago went to Seattle for a couple days and loved it up there. And then for our anniversary, we went to Montana, drove up there through Colorado and then went up to Montana for about a week. And that was one of those two places for sure would be tops on my list.
I would have to say going to Brazil. I went to Belo Horizonte, Brazil when I was 14. That would have to be my favorite travel destination.
Costa Rica.
Yeah, I went to Costa Rica, studied abroad for a month, and it was the best thing ever.
Any beach that I've been to. I've been on 2 cruises, and I've been to a resort in Mexico, and I just love the beach.
I'd probably say Italy, only because it's the only country I've been to outside of the United States besides Canada.
Lake Tahoe. I'm a big fan of Indian Shores in Florida. We had a friend that had a beach house there, and it was on a private beach, and the sand was really white, and the water was clear. It was just really relaxing.
Florida. I've been to Florida.
I went on a cruise last year, and I went to New York. There you go. So New York, that's that. Yeah.
I like Napa Valley a lot. Pretty good time. Other than that, I like Vail, Colorado.
So locally, Austin. Give me any free time I have, you'll find me in Austin because how busy our usual schedules are. Any little weekend I get, anything, I'm there. Austin is my place. But non-locally, Colorado, especially if it's cold, I have some free times. I want to be skiing. I love to ski. So Colorado.
I want to say London. I studied abroad in England, and we took a weekend trip to London, and that was super fun.
Italy.
Probably Puerto Vallarta, Mexico.
Italy. Had an opportunity to go to Italy with my sister and her kids a few years ago. Oh, and it was amazing. It was gorgeous. The food was amazing. The history was amazing. We did a lot of touring, and I was just everything about it was just amazing.
8 people who can play volleyball, and a beach, and a beach volleyball court, and someplace where it's 80 when you wake up and 80 in the middle of the day and 80 at night. So probably somewhere in the Pacific, some sort of island out there.
So I would fly to Greece and do Mykonos and Santorini. And then after I was I'd like out of here, I would go to Bali and Thailand and just not day. So I have always wanted to go to Australia.
Getting all of my best guy friends and sending all of their wives and kids somewhere on vacation, and then taking all of them with me and going somewhere else for vacation, for a brocation.
Sorry, you're going to Italy? What do you mean? I mean, we might live there, to be honest.
So my dream vacation is I've always wanted to go to Australia and go there and just, you know, do everything that's there. I want to surf there and that kind of stuff. So that would be my dream vacation. Also, while I'm there, I want to scuba dive.
New Zealand. I don't know why. I'd like to go to New Zealand. Just kind of get a little bit off the grid and, you know, just I've always seen pictures there and it seems pretty nice. So
it would be somewhere on a beach. Don't know where exactly, but I would say it would be somewhere on a beach.
It would be biking across the Faroe Islands. It's like a cluster of islands off the coast of Iceland, and so it looks like something out of the movie. But they're really small, and you can bike to get everywhere because the roads are pretty small.
Going to like a bunch of countries in Europe would be fun, rather than to just go to like one spot but like hit multiples. That would be ideal for me.
A super private, cool beach in the middle of nowhere. Maybe the Maldives, Fiji.
I think Greece would be really pretty and fun to go to. But I know, call me super simple, but I've never been to Hawaii and I really would want to enjoy Hawaii just because it looks like it's really pretty and the islands and all of that.
I feel like it would probably be some fancy beach that was quiet where I could relax.
So first I spend a day in Florida and I'm just at Harry Potter World all day. And I have enough money to buy all the robes and I have a wand, but more wands, I guess, and all the butterbeer and the, you know, all the things, chocolate frogs, you name it. And then whoever I'm with, I don't know why I say we, I fly out to New Zealand or Ireland. Because I've never been, you know, over there. I've done a lot of beachy stuff, but I've never done like lots of green. And Lord of the Rings was filmed in New Zealand, so I would like to see.
I don't know if they have it. It's probably like a 10-day cruise and just hit a lot of different. I think they have 7. They have 10. Okay, yeah. Probably take a 10-day cruise, just hit a lot of places all in once.
Probably Europe. I've never been, so I would like to do like a little month-long vacation, just not backpacking, because that's not my style, but going around, you know, seeing the culture and all that.
Good Thailand, yeah.
I would go to Switzerland to ski.
So I would do like a world tour. And I would start in America, just kind of, actually I wouldn't even do anything in America, just kind of work my way through Central and South America, and then go to the Eastern Hemisphere and do everything there, and then come back. All the hot countries and cities that one could possibly hit with unlimited funds.
I would go to Japan, and I would go to the best sushi restaurants in the country and eat fresh, authentic sushi in Japan.
I would go to Santorini, Greece.
My other dream vacation would be to get a big boat and some family and friends and just island hop through the Caribbean.
Road trip. Don't like to be on boats.
Cruise. And I've never been on one, but I really want to. Cruise, 100%.
Depends who I'm going with. If my kids are with me, definitely cruise. Probably road trip.
Cruise, but I just don't like to drive is the only reason. I don't mind being a passenger so much, but I'd rather be on a cruise and be able to walk around than drive around all over the place.
I enjoyed the cruise. The thing about road trips is that I sleep in the car. So it's nice to go to different places, but if we're traveling in a car, I'm probably gonna miss most of it until we get to the destination.
I guess it depends on how long the road trip is. If it's like 18 hours, yeah, I'm going on a cruise. Yeah.
For me, I'm road trip. My wife would probably say cruise, but I'm road trip. I like to just kind of get in the car and drive quite a bit. So
Cruise.
Road trip.
So I haven't actually been on a cruise. It's definitely something I want to try. Maybe not with COVID. But I road trip like all the time. Whenever I'm used to road tripping. As long as you got CDs and music.
Right now, gotta go with road trip.
Definitely a road trip. I've been on one cruise and I don't know, I'm just not a big like boat person. It's not like I wasn't seasick or anything, but it's just, I feel like I'm confined in the on the boat. Like, get off and go like adventure or do things. I feel like I'm stuck, with all these other people doing the same things as them.
Road trip.
I want to say cruise. I've never been on one. I feel like I would have to get over the fear of the boat sinking, but I think it would be fun.
Probably a cruise, yeah.
Cruise. Road trip.
Road trip. I don't like to be confined,
I hate being in the car for super long, and cruises scare me, so I don't know. Road trip because I just know I'd be safer out, probably.
Cruise.
Cruise. I hate riding in cars.
Road trip.